this Becca Zero Foundation. Am I the only person that likes this? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is April. I go by Ruby Rouge here on the YouTubes. Today I wanted to do a no makeup look using the Becca Zero Foundation. And then as I'm showing you that and letting you see what I was doing, I am going to voice over my review and my experience with the product so far. If there's anything that I felt like I missed or I need to further explain, I'll put it either in the notes, I'll put it in the below, you'll be able to find the information. Also, if you have any questions, please let me know down below. I'm always super happy to communicate and have conversations with you guys, answer questions. I'm always super pumped, maybe a little too pumped to do that, right? I've actually played with this foundation a lot already, considering I haven't had it very long, but I have some picture stories I can share, lots of photos. They'll probably be at the end, and then at the very end, I'll probably have, or I'm gonna have a wear test. So this is my second wear test. I've already done one wear test, and it went pretty well. But I'll have that at the end of the video. All right, guys, so let's get into the makeup look. I have seen a couple reviews now, and they're def negative, and I get it. I have not actually seen a positive review yet. People don't like to feel duped, and this product is leaving people with a bad taste for Becca. To me, the definition of a foundation is just a base. Honestly, based on my definition, it can almost be interchangeable with the primer. Seeing the reviews that I have been seeing, though, I see that the majority of reviewers are actually taking issue with the lack of pigment and coverage combined with the use of the word foundation. So I took a minute and I googled the definition of makeup foundation, and as it turns out, I was wrong. Makeup foundation typically does imply some kind of coverage or pigment. So I'm just going to leave that right there, because anyone who does feel duped is perfectly within their right to feel duped. In my opinion, this was a really fine line for Becca to tread, and based on the reviews, I think they chose the wrong marketing strategy and name for this product. But I like the product, so let me talk about my personal experience. The main reason I mentioned the slight difference in the foundation definition is because my perspective and expectations on this product were different from start to finish. So when I ordered, I was thinking that this was going to be a no makeup look for me. I wasn't expecting it to cover blemishes or discoloration, but only to give my natural skin a slightly more even and matte appearance, which is exactly what it does. And I think if you look at the images on Becca's website, they look like that is exactly what the product is going to do. So I really wasn't surprised there wasn't really any coverage, because there's not really any coverage in these photos either. In my mind, I was going to use this product exactly how I would any other foundation, meaning I would still use concealer to cover blemishes or any particular areas of concern. I was going to set it with powder. If I wanted to add in my other color face products, bronzer, blush, eyeshadow, I could still do that if I wanted to. So basically, I'm still able to get some coverage outside of just from this foundation, but it leaves me with an overall much more natural finish and definitely a much more natural base. Over the years, I've gotten my skin to chill out and get in better condition. 5 years ago, I would have never even thought about trying to rock a more natural look. But I've really worked on my skin. I found the right products for me. Since I'm also getting a little bit older, I feel that wearing foundation all the time isn't really as necessary or desirable as I used to think. I feel like foundation has kind of been aging me a lot. So I've been trying to find ways to approach my foundation so that it looks more and more natural. Mind you though, I still have a full coverage, I have a medium coverage look, and I rock those. If I'm filming or special occasions or having a breakout or just not feeling that great, I will definitely rock a full coverage look. But I've just been on the side, you know, I've just been trying to nail down a no makeup look that for some time, for whatever reason, has been eluding me. But I would like to have it for things like running errands, being outdoors, running my son to some events or class, or more recently, you know, wearing it with my super cool mask. Yeah, no makeup is great for masks. Silicone free was another deciding factor for this product. I would not have purchased it had it contained silicone. Silicones make me break out in little tiny texture bumps. As a matter of fact, if you see the places on the side of my nose, from my glasses, it's from Silicone Eyepieces. My skin just doesn't like it. I have a silicone-free foundation video where I go into it more if you are interested in that, and I will put that in the cards. And another factor is how much I enjoy the Becca Evermatte Primer. In my imagination, before I ever touched this product, I was like, yes, they're going to be similar. I love that primer. It is also silicone free, and I have zero issues with it breaking my skin out, and it does smooth my skin out, but I do find that it's a little bit drying. So the inclusion of hyaluronic acid in this zero foundation really excited me. While I was waiting to receive this product, I tried the Evermatte primer in the same way the zero foundation is meant to be used, and there were some similarities, but I do feel like the zero foundation looks better and was a little less drying. Hopefully I have a comparison photo to show you here. I did, I think I took one, but I wasn't as prepared. I wasn't as in filming mindset when I did that, when I was doing that. So I think I took a photo. So although I do think this zero foundation does feel a little bit drying, and if you have super dry skin, I think that you're going to find the zero foundation a little uncomfortable. I know some people are upset at being so much like primer, and I get it, but I do feel like this one is better than any of the other primers that I have personally in my collection that I would try to use in this way. The Becca Evermatte's probably the most similar one that I have. And the other primers I own are either too luminous or just not blurring enough. Like I said before, I can't use silicone primers. So like the Smashbox primer, even though I don't think it feels super similar on the skin, I still, like, that's not something that's not really an option for me. But based on the primer that I have that would be most comparable to this, it would be the Evermatte primer. It is $39 for 1.35 ounces. So that leaves it at $28 per ounce. And then this one is $36 for 1 ounce. So at $36 per ounce. It is a little more expensive, but I mean, not by much. And if you were to compare it to Smashbox, the original Photo Finish Smooth and Blur primer, it's actually $36 for a 1 ounce tube. So it is $36 per ounce, which is exactly equal to this amount of product. So guys, I just don't think I have that much more to add as far as reviewing the product other than things that have already been said. I will say I did buy the highlighter and I do not like it. I should have looked more into it before I bought it because I just generally don't like these types of products. It's kind of that wet, sticky, glossy highlighter. It's just not my thing. They don't work that well for me. It's very moisturizing, which it might help this foundation work a little bit better for dry skins. Ladies, I don't know, but on first impressions, it's just not for me. I really should have just passed on it. But in my head, I was thinking it was going to be more the texture of the Zero foundation, and they are completely different products and textures. So they're definitely not the same. I'm probably going to have to find it a new home, but I might play with it a little bit more. I will add that this video isn't sponsored in any way whatsoever. I spent my own money on all of these things. I do regret buying the highlighter, but not the foundation, if we're still going to call it that. I did also use the Becca powder in my look. I got that in a BoxyCharm. I just used it because I had it and it was Becca. I do like the powder, but I wouldn't buy it again. It just lost its cool too quickly, but it's a good powder. But yeah, I probably wouldn't buy it again. And also, I should mention, I don't personally use first impressions videos to decide on purchases, so I would never ever tell you to run out and buy based on a first impression from me. I will say that I do like the product. I think it does exactly what I expected it to do. Do not expect coverage with this product. I think that if you were interested in this product and you're okay with it not giving you any coverage, and your wishes and expectations are similar to mine, and you're trying to find that my skin but better look, then this might be something you would like. Sum it up, basically, I think Becca made a poor marketing decision and a poor branding decision. I see a lot of people wanting a more natural look and embracing their own natural skin, flaws and all. And I think had they approached this from that perspective and did a campaign emphasizing that aspect of enhancing your naturalness, like I said, my skin but better, this product would be receiving much better views. But hindsight is 2020, and I mean 2020 has been a hell of a year. All right, guys, so if you have any questions or comments, please let me know down below. I thank you so much for stopping by to check out my review. I hope that was helpful. And yeah, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!